Hey everybody, this is Mike from Door and Lock Tips, and I want to show you how the software works with this FridgeIQ. And by the same token, every one of their smart locks that's made by TriteQ. So FridgeIQ, this is a follow-up to the part 1 and part 2 that I wish you'd watch. So let's get into the software. And I thought this was going to be an easy video, but you know, I'm dealing with Windows and there's timeouts and all kinds of stuff. But really, it's an easy bit of work on a software to enroll people into this lock. So here's the brains of the entire process. And we're going to talk to this lock with that reader through an app. But we also have cloud-based software and highly prefer Apple. Okay, Apple is so simple to work with. But Windows, you know, everybody seems to have a Windows, so we'll go with the Windows idea tonight. But between Norton and the timeouts, this has got my nerves a little frazzled. But I'll show you how we can enroll people into this lock, okay? So stay tuned. All right, we're going to take the frustration out of the evening. So I love this software. It's cloud-based. It can be on any kind of computer, any operating system. Doesn't matter because it's cloud-based. All you need is a browser to get to this website, right? A cloud website. So, and if they want to update it overnight, you don't know it. It gets better and better and better. Now, all I want to do was enroll a guy named Traveling Man. Because, you know, he's going to go to different organizations. I can have him in all kinds of organizations. I can have him in all kinds of sites. I mean, come on. It doesn't get better than this. So they thought of everything. These guys that work down at TriteQ, I'm telling you, it blows my mind. I'm so happy to actually be able to touch this stuff. It's incredible. So we're going to talk to Traveling Man. And so these little hamburgers, I'm going to push them. And it says edit. So I'm going to edit him because I put in his name, Traveling Man. And you can add groups or teams. We know about this stuff, guys. You're professional software gurus now, being locksmiths. So now I didn't add if I want to add a different role, I can make him supervisor. I can do all kinds of cool stuff with him. And it gives him more abilities. But Traveling Man's just all I'm going to have him as a user. So here's his prox card. So I'm going to add a prox card to Traveling Man. So there's the enroller, killer enroller. Now that enroller plugs in. It can be Wi-Fi. No, I mean Bluetooth. Okay, it's Bluetooth. Or it can plug into your computer. So imagine Bluetooth. You can enroll somebody on the fly with your phone. Imagine you just have your phone and you have the cloud-based software up and you can enroll the guy with your phone. So if nurse, who knows what nurse, walks up to you and she says, hey, could you enroll Judy? She just came in. She only works nights, you know, every 2 months. And you go, sure, Judy, I'll get her in. I have no problem. So we're going to get in Traveling Man right now. So let's go ahead and say, read the card. I read the card. So it takes a few seconds to get up to the cloud. I got Traveling Man's badge in there. And now I'm going to be able to put him in to the FridgeIQ or any of TriteQ's super cool cloud-based locks. They're cabinet locks. So I have to say okay to this. So I'm going to say update. Now Traveling Man is in. Now I'm going to add him to a lock. So here's all the fellows that are inside this software right now. And they're on that site. So they're on TriteQ's little site I made up. And I show this to the hospital and they go, wow, I like this. Let's do it. So this is your sales pitch. So you just show them this software and you'll be in. So now let's go up to locks. So I want to add Traveling Man to, it's called Coolie Fridge. So I'm gonna just touch Coolie Fridge. And who's in Coolie Fridge? Not Traveling Man. So I'm gonna add, oh, there he is. So all the ones that aren't in the fridge are gonna be lined up here in a row. So I could touch them all. I'm just gonna touch Traveling Man and I'm gonna say save. Boink. All right. Now watch this. Here's the app. Watch how fast this really is. So now I'm going to log out because I had this open for a while. Not good. So we'll go right up here and looky. We're going to look at the updates if there's any update. Oh, Coolie Fridge. Coolie Fridge needs an update, and I guarantee you that's Traveling Man. So let's see how we do this next. All right, we're here at the lock. Imagine this is far, far away, right? It's right here next to my computer, but imagine this lock is way off in the hospital. So you don't have to, as you're walking there, your lock is, I mean, this software is already, the lock is already updated in this software. See, that's Traveling Man. He's got to be put into the Coolie Fridge. So imagine you're going to add him to the Coolie Fridge now. So you finally walked over to the lock. And these are all standalone. That's the beauty of this. Okay, guys? When you're in the hospital, if you talk to the IT guys and you say, oh, I want this to be on your Wi-Fi, they would say, forget it. So standalone, only way to go. So let's go to home, and we're going to turn this on, and I have to wake the lock up because, you know, that's what you do. So I'm going to, oh, there it is. Popped right up. Now I'm going to touch this, and it's right in the data code. Oh, listen to that. It just talked to the lock. Now look at, I can even open the lock up. You just open the lock from the app. And you can change names. You can do all kinds of stuff in this. So the lock just relocked. Now I'm going to just go out of this thing. And watch this. Traveling Man is going to get in. Oh, it worked. Traveling Man's in. So it's that simple. So you just have a little app, lightweight app, sitting on your little phone. This is an iPhone. So it'll work on any phone, okay? So they have an app for Android and Windows, and Android and pads, Apple pads. It doesn't matter what software you're really using. So let's look at a Apple application. Okay, now we're going to play around with an Apple computer. Now I like this Apple. This is a MacBook 2015. It doesn't matter what year. It doesn't matter what flavor of Apple. Okay, it could be a pad. I could just be talking to the cloud here with any computer. So you're not limited. You don't have to carry around that same computer. You know, I'm over here. I've got both of them. Both of them turned on. I have the Windows and I have my little MacBook. And this little baby is talking to the same cloud at the same time. So you could have two people working on it. It won't crash nothing. It's all cloud-based. All right, now let's find, I'm going to take Traveling Man out of my lock because, you know, I just decided, you know, Traveling Man's got to go. So let's touch this little fridge. It's called Coolie Fridge, and here's all the folks over here that belong to Coolie Fridge. And there's Traveling Man. So see these little hamburgers? I don't know if you can see them. Let's get closer here. Let's get a close-up on this. So those little hamburgers, I'm going to touch that. And I can edit him, and I'm going to say remove. Okay, it wants me to confirm. So I just removed him from that lock. Now we're going to go back. So that's all I did. I took him out. Now let's just see, for fun, how fast this software really is. So there's my organization. I'm going to see if up in the little bars, if there's any updates for any of my locks. Not yet. So we're going to log out, because you got to have good internet connection, and out here in my shop they're just not that great. So let's go ahead and log back in. Are there any updates? Oh, there he is. So Traveling Man is getting out of Dodge. So let's find out. Let's go, and we're going to move the camera and I'll show you what happens. This Prox Track is so easy to use. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Let's get back to the video. All right, now I'm right here at the Coolie fridge. Imagine I had to walk, a long ways into your facility. So let's wake up Coolie fridge. Well, let me go over here to let's see, home, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and Coolie fridge just talked. I'm gonna touch Coolie fridge. There's the data code. Look at it, just took him out. Traveling Man is gone. And there's an audit trail. So it threw an audit trail up to the cloud. So I know who's in and out of these locks and the whole thing. It's all just down in look at that. It's done. So let's check this out now. Let's see if Traveling Man is out of the lock. He's gone. No motor. Now if I want to, and I told Traveling Man, hey, if you use this code, 123. Oh, Traveling Man's back in again with a code. But codes are so yesterday. Anybody could have just watched Traveling Man come in here and open that code with that, and they're in the meds. We don't like that code idea, but temporary, you gotta have a code. You just have to. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was tough, right? For me to make. It's easy to work with this software. It doesn't matter what it resides on. It can reside on a Windows 10, Windows 7, doesn't matter because it's all cloud-based. It can reside on a Mac. I just like Macs because, they're so effortless to operate. It's not about a Mac. It's about being able to put people in locks quickly and talk to them. So you're going to use your beautiful little app. And the cool thing about cloud-based software. Tonight, they could update this and make this 10 times better. And because it's not residing on your computers or your pads or anything, overnight you could have the most rockinest lock software that you never even expected, right? Because the guys were planning it all the time. They had one in beta, right? So, buy this FridgeIQ for your facilities. If you're in a hospital or any institution, buy this thing. It's simple to work with. Hopefully this part 3 helped a little bit. It's a little long, but you guys that are interested, you'll see that this is a very, very great lock. I know it was simple sell for me, and it can be for you too. So hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends, and ring that bell, and I'll have more videos like this. And I hope you enjoyed this part 3. It was fun to make.